Alright, what's up guys? Welcome to another race recap video. This is the Merced Criterium, which takes place the day after the Snelling road race. If you haven't seen my Snelling video, go check that out, especially if you want to see me suffer, because I imploded on the last little stretch to the line. But that being said, this was a good weekend for building fitness and yeah, working on our team tactics. So we had a solid squad here. I think we had 6 or 7 guys out of the 30 guy field. So we knew we were probably going to be the dominant team, and we're going to be able to pick and choose how this race played out. So we're just taking a lap, and as you can see from the map, it's pretty boring on the bottom section. It's just kind of like 90-degree turns, but then this top section is interesting. You go by a dumpster coming up here on the left, and then you slide into this weird kind of back alley section that has really bad loose pavement, and then slide back into the start finish straight. So let's get right into this. I want to make this a short and sweet video, but we were going to try to attack and counterattack and get a break going that had a mix of riders we were happy with. And my teammate Matt just started following some moves, and I kind of did the move where I bluffed like I was going to bridge up there with them and then sat up. And I'm just trying to help them get a little bit of a gap, and it sort of worked. But I think another counterattack went that my teammate Matt again covered, and as you can see, there's a group of 5 guys up there, and we're happy with that. Matt is a great sprinter, and he's one of the riders we're confident to win out of a small group like that, so we were cool with that mix of riders. So me and my teammates were going to go ahead and patrol the front and sort of dissuade any bridge attempts and not disrupt the chase, but just sort of be patrolling the front and hopefully help those guys build a gap that they can bring to the end. And if it doesn't work out, then hopefully I'll be ready for the field sprint. So I slotted in behind this guy. I believe his name is JD, and he flicks his elbow, and I give him the no way bro, because my teammate's up there. And it's a good feeling to be able to do that. I definitely recommend finding a good team and a group of guys or girls to be able to employ some of these tactics, because it's fun. So this guy up there, he makes a bridge attempt, and we're okay with letting a single rider make a bridge like that, because if he does make it, it's going to be a massive effort. It's just where guys go up in pairs or 3s and 4s that we're going to be worried about. And I think he actually makes it up there. So a break of 6 that had the right composition, and we were thinking they were probably going to go to the end. And it's a shorter lap. I think it's about a 2-minute lap, and that is lap the field territory actually. So with us being in the main field, kind of slowing things down, we were thinking that our teammate Matt was gonna probably lap the field, and we're gonna be able to lead him out for the sprint. So yeah, that's what I was thinking. And here I am. I kind of went to the front and tried to slow things down through this technical section. It's really hard to go more than one abreast through here, so you can kind of slow it down by a couple miles per hour, and yeah, that helps the brake take about 10 seconds or so, and you do that every few laps, and yeah, they would end up lapping the field. So here's another little bridge attempt. It looks like there's 2 guys up there, and yeah, I'm a little worried about this. And my teammate Jacob, he's taking a pull. And yeah, you can hear me saying, "Oh, just let him go," because the break was actually really close to catching us. They were probably only like 100 meters behind, so they would have to like almost do a full lap. And then I hear behind me my teammate Christopher, who's kind of our road captain, goes, "Zach, go!" So I just, reptile brain takes over. I'm like, okay, And I jump and try to get on this guy's wheel, and I'm kind of thinking like, this is sort of dumb. I'm wasting energy that I could be saving for the lead out when the brake catches. But to my surprise, this group, he flicks his elbow and I say, nope, sorry. To my surprise, this group actually, we started clawing our way up to the breakaway, which was an amazing feat. So I sat on completely. I contributed 0, which is, it's not my favorite thing to do. Like, these guys were pretty bummed out. I really like these guys. They're strong riders, and I don't like sitting on, you kind of feel crappy doing it, but yeah, it's the strategy to do. If they want to make it up there, I better be fresh, because I have a teammate up there, and there's no reason for me to contribute to this chase. So yeah, I just kind of slot in, and I'm skipping poles, and I'm getting an earful from these guys a little bit, like, yo, come on. But yeah, we come through, and then I really had no aspirations. I thought the race was done. I was ready for lead out duty. But all of a sudden we went through on one of these laps, and the commentator says, and this chase group of 4 is nearly going to catch that breakaway. And what happened was, a lot of the guys up in the breakaway did not actually want to lap the field. And here we jump forward, and there's the break, and I'm like, what? Okay. But yeah, some of these guys in this break didn't want to lap the field, because they knew that our team had the strongest lead out for sure, and they thought their chances of winning were going to be less if they lapped the field. So they sat up, and that allowed my chase group to bridge up. So now we're up here, and I have my teammate Matt and I are in the break, and yeah, so we have 2 guys, and I think Ride Bikes Bro, which is this jersey in front of me, it's the vegan cyclist team. Yeah, he was actually in this race, and he was riding pretty strong. I gotta hand it to him. Their strategy was a little funny. I think they figured out that we were trying to get the break to lap, and then they were like, actually, we don't want to let that happen. So he was pulling, while other guys were kind of yelling at him to not pull, which was kind of funny to see. But yeah, I'm amazed here that I'm up in the winning move with the chance to win. So we're getting down to it, and my teammate Matt just bridged up to this little move that went off the front, and I'm just gonna try to sit in. So yeah, I'm sitting on this Mike's Bikes guy, which is Andrew Shimzu. He's definitely someone that I was looking out for, and then in front of him is Jeff from Performance Bike, who also is a very strong, fast finisher. So yeah, I'm just trying to sit in and try to, not do as hard of an effort, and hopefully have a good sprint at the end. So yeah, these guys are having to do a big chase effort, which is great, because my teammate, he's buying me a rest. So my teammate Matt got brought back, and yeah, we are coming down to it. I think we're about a lap and a half to go. So yeah, this is the cat and mouse time. It's pretty fun. It's nerve-wracking in a way, but yeah, being in these race-winning situations, it's super exciting. There's no feeling like it. I don't know about you guys, but I usually try to, like, my thoughts are like, come on, like, yo, let's win this, let's go. That's what I'm thinking about. Just pretty simple, and yeah, the adrenaline is building. So we have My teammate Matt and I are, I think we had a little bit of a communication breakdown. I was thinking I was going to go for the sprint, and I think he was actually thinking he was going to go for the sprint. And so this move goes off the front. They just kind of roll off the front, and we're coming into 1 lap to go. This is dangerous. And you can't really tell from the video, but I'm sort of boxed in. I have a guy on my left and a guy on my right. And my teammate Matt, he gives me the wave to go chase this. And I can't because I'm sort of boxed in. And so he says, okay, I'm going to do it. And jumps. And this wasn't optimal because I probably should have been the guy to chase this, because I was probably a little more fresh and they had a solid gap. But as you can see, these big sprinters that I'm worried about, the Mike Spikes guy and Jeff in front of me, are having to chase. So this is great for me. And yeah, we're coming into the last technical section, and so yeah, I'm thinking about, taking a good line and keeping a solid, pressure on my outside pedal, and hopefully not slide out in that sketchy kind of gravelly section. And then we have about I would say it's like a 250 meter sprint to the line, so it's a little longer for my taste to go from that last corner, but it's actually right in the wheelhouse of my teammate Matt. And yeah, they bring him back, and he just opens it up out of this last corner, gets a gap, and puts his head down. Meanwhile, I'm kind of like watching this all unfold, and at this point, I know he's gonna win it. So I sort of open up my sprint and try to get second, and I get third. But I'm excited. It was a one-man army move by my teammate Matt. Well-deserved win. It was super exciting. I don't know. It's cool having your teammate win. It's definitely a special feeling. But yeah, that pretty much sums up that race. It was fun. Happy to go 1-3. And yeah, thanks for watching, guys, and see you in the next one.